Meet Michael and Sarah. Combined, they earn $140,000 a year. They live in a nice suburb, drive decent cars, and shop in bulk at Costco. On paper, it looks like the American dream. But every single month around the 28th, the stress hits. They start moving money from savings just to cover the credit card. They promise themselves next month will be different. It never is. Here's the truth most people miss. You're not broke. Your money just isn't staying, and you probably haven't noticed where it's leaking. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly where your paycheck is disappearing. We're going to break down the hidden leaks in your everyday lifestyle and show you how to build a system that actually lets you keep what you earn. You'll learn 5 behavioral money rules. These are the same rules that separate people who feel stuck, no matter their income, from people quietly building real wealth in the background. There was a time when 6 figures meant you made it. That's no longer true. Today, without a system, a 6-figure income often just funds a more expensive version of stress. Think about it like this. You make $80,000 a year, but $79,000 is already spoken for car payments, subscriptions, housing, takeout. You don't actually have an $80,000 life. You have a $1,000 life. The problem isn't your income. The problem is the leaks. Rule 1. If it repeats, it compounds. The trap is simple. It's only $10 a month. That phrase destroys wealth. Your brain looks at small monthly costs and treats them as harmless. It doesn't naturally multiply them across a year or a decade. Companies know this. That's why everything is a subscription now. They rely on your default bias, the tendency to do nothing. Canceling takes effort, so you don't. Then there's the deeper layer. You sign up for things your future self is supposed to use. The workout app, the premium course, the productivity tool. You don't use it, but you also don't cancel it, because canceling feels like admitting failure, so you keep paying for something that doesn't exist. Here's the real cost. 3 unused subscriptions at $15 each is $45 a month. That's $540 a year. Over time, that becomes thousands in lost opportunity. The fix is aggressive. Stop being passive. Audit everything. Cut hard. Do this today. Open your credit card app, filter for recurring charges, and cancel one thing you haven't used in 30 days. Are you buying for who you are or who you want to be? Rule 2. Cost per use reveals bad purchases. The trap. Thinking a discount equals value. It doesn't. Your brain sees a markdown from $300 to $150 and feels like you just saved $150. That's anchoring bias. You're reacting to the original price, not the actual need. Then comes the bigger mistake, buying for your fantasy self. You buy gear for the person you wish you were, the outdoorsy version, the ultra-disciplined version, the stylish version. But you don't live that life, so the item sits unused. Now look at the math. You buy $60 shoes and wear them twice. That's $30 per use. Or you buy $200 boots and wear them 100 times. That's $2 per use. The cheap option cost you more. The fix. Stop thinking in price. Start thinking in usage. Before you buy anything, ask, how often will I actually use this? Do this today. Go into your closet, find the item you used the least, and remember how much it cost. Burn that feeling into your brain before your next purchase. If you get a raise tomorrow, who gets the money? You or the bank? Rule 3. Lifestyle upgrades are permanent expenses. The trap. I deserve this. That thought quietly locks you into higher expenses forever. Your brain adapts fast. What felt like luxury 6 months ago now feels normal. Then you need the next upgrade, and the next. That's the hedonic treadmill. You run faster, but you don't move forward. And it's fueled by comparison. You see other people's upgrades, cars, homes, trips, but not their debt or stress. So you match their spending, not their reality. Now the math. You upgrade to a $600 month car. Add insurance, gas, maintenance. It's easily $8,000 to $10,000 a year gone. That's not just spending, that's reduced freedom. The fix. Break the link between income and lifestyle. Set a rule bank at least 50% of every raise before it ever hits your spending account. Do this today. Calculate your survival number, the minimum you need to live. Everything above that is a choice. Friction is your financial best friend. Rule 4. Friction protects your money. The trap. Making spending too easy. One-click checkout. Face ID. Saved cards. These aren't just conveniences. They're designed to bypass your thinking brain. When a purchase takes seconds, your logical mind doesn't get a chance to step in. Emotion wins. And it gets worse at night. After a long day, your willpower is drained. That's ego depletion. You're tired. You're scrolling. You're vulnerable. That's when impulse spending happens. $230 impulse buys a week, that's over $3,000 a year. Gone. The fix. Slow everything down. Make spending inconvenient again. Do this today. Delete your saved payment methods from your most used shopping apps. Force yourself to enter your card manually. You'll be surprised how often you stop halfway through. Rule 5. Define enough or spending expands forever. The trap. Chasing more without a finish line. If you don't define what enough means, it will always move. You hit one goal, then immediately aim higher. That's the arrival fallacy. You think the next milestone will finally make you feel secure? It won't. Money turns into a scoreboard, and you start trading time, health, and relationships just to keep up. Now, compare this. One person earns $150,000 and needs $145,000 to sustain their lifestyle. They have almost no margin. Another earns $90,000 and lives comfortably on $60,000. They have massive flexibility. The second person is actually wealthier in the way that matters. The fix. Define your version of a rich life. Not society's version, yours. Do this today. Write down the 3 things that truly make your life feel full. Most of them won't require more spending. Here's the wake-up call. You cannot out-earn bad money habits. A leaky bucket drains just as fast under a waterfall as it does under a drip. Real wealth is what you don't spend. It's what compounds quietly in the background. Money isn't meant to trap you in a heavier lifestyle, it's meant to buy you freedom. Now it's time to fix the leaks. This week, cancel one unused recurring expense. This month, track your subscriptions and calculate cost per use on your last 3 purchases. This year, build a system where your money stays. Automate your investing so it happens before you can spend it. And I want to hear from you. What's one normal expense you cut out and never missed? This week, pick one trap and audit it. Delete one saved card, cancel one subscription, or set one enough number. Then comment. Which one did you choose and what changed?